show you is the book. Is a book I found in Kinokuniya in Los Angeles. They have a little Kinokuniya, and I have some pictures I can show you. It's pretty small. They have a little stationery section in the front of the store, and then a lot of their comics and the manga, and then in the very back little corner is their children's books, educational books, and then behind that is magazines. So that area I really didn't find much, but I'll show you the pictures that I got. It's in a place called Little Tokyo, and it's a really cool place if you just want to walk around. They have a lot of really nice gift shops and restaurants. The only book that I purchased there is the one that I've been actually considering buying online, but it's really expensive online. I've only seen it through Australian dealers, and this one I found, and it was $24.99. So that's actually pretty cheap. It's actually, so it's about 1,600 yen. So I'll show you the ISBN number for this. So this book, like I said, I've been looking at it for a while. They have, this one is the science one. So it says, we've got up here, middle school music study, and that's what it looks like. There's a GD one also. Oh no, there's a history one, I believe. It's either history or geography, I don't remember, but this is the one I was interested in getting. It has a CD in here, and they pretty much teach Japanese science through songs. So it's a music study project. So I will do a separate review on it because I'm really interested in seeing if I can understand it. It is middle school, so here's the track information. See it? Sorry for the glare. It's still in its wrapper. So a lot of the Kinokuniya books are still within wrappers, so you won't be able to skim through it at all. Surprised I found this because I didn't see it in the other Kinokuniya, and I don't believe I saw it in the one in New York, but I might have, because that Kinokuniya is really big compared to the other ones. I was really surprised that the two that I went to this time were about half the size. They didn't have levels. They just were one building, so it was one floor. So they had to squeeze a lot into a little section, and it kind of, you have to make room and you have to cut a few things, so that was kind of disappointing. Definitely if you're gonna go for a bookstore, the one in New York is the one to go for. I definitely want to go back there someday because it was big.
Alright, so hey everybody. It is the next day after we got back, and it's not very bright here, so I apologize. I was hoping we'd have a little more sun. So I kind of wanted to show you this book again. It's the music study project book, and this one is for science, middle school science. Pretty much what it is it teaches science through songs. They have a track playlist like I showed in the last video, so I will show that one first before this one. And there's the ISBN. And like I said in the other video, I'll be doing a separate video on this. We went to BookOff. There wasn't very much there as well, but I found a few items. And this one is Hajimete no Neko. So they pretty much just teaches you how to raise cats. That is the ISBN number for it. And a little bit inside. So this book might not interest a lot of you guys, but it's not really a study book, but it is good practice just because I like cats. So it's an interest that I have, and thus I'll work harder at trying to figure out or trying to translate. So it's always good to find books that you're interested in. So there's that book. Then I found this reader book. So the reader books there were pretty expensive, but I think, It actually is pretty close to the original price. So there's the ISBN number for it. If you're interested in, because one of the items that I was looking for when I went to these bookstores was for any reader books that are my age. So I was looking for more high elementary school or middle school level readers. And it was really hard to find any middle school books. So they did have a really big series of this one though. So I don't know if they're all different stories or what exactly. Yeah. Bookmarks. And then I found this reader. So I'm pretty sure that the color of the books indicates a certain age, but I'm not certain exactly how they determine that, how it's actually sorted out. So this one is just another reader, so it's going to be a pretty simple book. Most of the readers I was looking for were ones with furigana, so still buying readers with furigana. I have a few that don't have them, but most of my readers do. So it's pretty boring to look at. And I found this reader, and this one actually had a big series. It looks like you take a train and you go places. So they give you, this one gives you the places on here. So we have Osaka, Kyoto, and Nagoya. I should know it. I can't remember. I've been studying the prefectures. But they pretty much, it's just a series, and they had a whole bunch. I don't remember if I got a picture of it, but if I do, then I will definitely put it in. And they didn't have just places like in Japan. They were places all over the world, pretty much. This looked really interesting, so thought I would give it a try. So it is just a reader. Looks like lastly I found this one, which is a teaching you how to write beautifully, I guess. It's teaching you how to write cleanly. So I bought it for $5. Sorry for the noise outside, you guys, but it's just an intro on how to write beautiful words, I guess. I've seen books like this online, but they don't really show inside them, so I was kind of iffy on if I wanted to buy them. They look pretty decent though. So I also saw a hand or sign language book. I almost got it, but I really don't think I'll be learning that anytime soon. It does look like a few people have practiced a little in here, so that's alright. But it pretty much just gives you some practice there on how to write clearly. So I don't know if I'll really do it, but I thought I'd read through it. So that's what this book is. Kanji in here look pretty simple. There's a lot of kana. I wonder if there's a second level to that. And then there's one for pen. I didn't see that one, but that would have been kind of cool. I went to Kinokuniya next. Kinokuniya, the first time I went to the one in Costa Mesa, this is the only book that I purchased. I did buy a whole bunch of other trinkets that you saw in the last video. I bought that with these, but this was the only book that I purchased. I couldn't find the level 6 in BookOff, so I had to find it and buy it at Kinokuniya. Level 6 is the next one I'm going up to. There's ISBN. I remember seeing these in New York, so I wish I had purchased them in New York. I just didn't really know what they were, so I actually bought the first few levels instead of the ending ones. But here's kind of an overlap. The top yellow line is elementary, and then that green one is middle, and then we have high school, and then the rest is kind of like really advanced kanji. You probably never need to know. So, I mean, my goal was always to get to level 4, but I might shoot for level 3 just because it's in middle school. But that does kind of show you the breakdown really good of the kanken levels. So, like I said, number 6 is what I'm going to next year. So, kanji nenshu noto. So, like I said, I couldn't find any middle school kanji books, so this is pretty much as close as I'm going to get to those types of books. So this is a 5th grade level kanji, or yeah, 5th grade elementary level kanji book. So I just completed the 4th grade, so this is the one I'll be going to next. And I don't know, maybe I'll do a separate video on these books too. I'm not certain yet. Test to the end. They did have another book that goes with it. That is just the a collection of questions type book. But that is what I got the first time around. So I went to Kinokuniya in Costa Mesa we were in second time, so we had to pass through Costa Mesa, so I headed back to Kinokuniya in Costa Mesa and purchased a few more books. So in this time I bought level 5, 4, and 3, which is, this covers 6th grade pretty much, and yeah, that one covers 6th grade, and the 4 and 3 cover the this is the middle school books. So these are the books I'll be going to after I complete all the elementary school. So they're pretty much the same type book that I just showed you, except different kanji. Yeah, pretty much. It looks like they have the same test. So it's pretty neat. So these are the kanken books, like I was saying. I do study kanken for kanji because it seems to make the most sense to me to study this way. So yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you the 5th one. So you guys can look these up on Amazon by typing in this ISBN number. And you can pause if you need it. They get a little more expensive too as they go up. So this is the 3rd one. Oh, I really hope you can't hear all that noise outside. But just a little bit of a look inside the kanken books. And like I said, I have seen these before. I saw them in New York as well. I'm hoping someday to go back there just to look at their bookstores, just because I can read and understand more kanji. It's not quite as overwhelming as it was before. It's just the time crunch. I can't spend as much time as I want in these stores. Okay. And I got this reader, which is everywhere. I actually don't know anything about it, so I can't really tell you what the story is about, but it's everywhere. You guys have probably heard it. It was in the children's section for novels. ISBN number. I was actually looking for the new story that came out. It's called Koi no Katachi, which is like the shape of your voice. I was hoping to find that novel because I thought it might be interesting. I'm not really into romance type books, but the previews I've seen for the anime that's come out for it seem pretty interesting. So I was looking for that, but I didn't find it. But I did find this novel, so I thought it'd be good practice. So I don't really know anything about this one, so sorry. It's just a novel that I found. Picked up this real quick. So this is another Naze Doshite book. This one is Chikyu no Fushigi. So this one is Chikyu, which is the Earth book. So it's all about the Earth, pretty much, and the wonders of Earth and why things happen. And I am sorry for all that noise. So there's the ISBN number for it. I was hoping to find more of these books, but they really had so few of them. It was very disappointing. Earth book. The Wonders of Earth. So I was looking for these Naze Doshite books, and I was very disappointed at how few books they really had in these bookstores. But, I mean, I found some few good things, so it was all worth it. But I was really hoping for more middle school, like in the New York bookstores, but there wasn't as much as there was there. And I was also hoping to find the bookstore Sanseido, but I think it was closed because I did not see it. So I don't know what happened to the bookstore Sanseido. I don't know if it ever existed or if it was on like the other side of the street or what exactly. So I only went to Kinokuniya and BookOff. So I was really really excited to see a new bookstore, but that's alright. So that is this Naze Doshite book. And I'm doing a video on the Naze Doshite series. That should be coming out after this one. I'm not sure when exactly. Whenever I get it put together. So I'll give you a little closer in depth with my other Naze Doshite. This one isn't in that video, because I already pre-recorded it. I just have to edit all of it. Okay, I said I wasn't going to get any more drill books for elementary school, but they had a new series of drill books, and I couldn't pass it up. So I have this. The lady there said that they're the new series, and they've actually been selling out really fast, and I couldn't help it. So I got the 5th and 6th grade book. I know I have so many drill books for 5th and 6th grade. I really didn't need it, but just looking at it was all I needed to see. Because I saw the word unko, so I was like, what is that? So I gave in and bought them. I didn't see any middle school books, unfortunately, so that's really disappointing. Very disappointing, but that's alright. So there's the Unko series. So this one is the 6th grade. And then we have the 5th grade. I'm not sure exactly if you can find these online yet. I have never seen these before. Oh, I can't believe I gave in to another drill book for elementary school. I just was looking through it and I was like, I have to buy this. At least, to say I own one. I'll do all of the drills and everything, but this is just too much. Oh man. I wish I found this series first. So I would have bought the whole series. So pretty much it's just a drill book. Plain drill book. Nothing really interesting in here to see. Oh my goodness. And like all of the little descriptions and the pictures all revolve around unko. Oh my gosh. Yes. I wish I had all of them now. Just to see it. Oh man. You can see a little unko on each picture. So that is this book. Comes out with a little sheet. I don't know if that's all of them, but I do know. Oh look. Huh. Oh my goodness. I need the rest of these. No, I'm just kidding. This is really cool. Oh my goodness. This is cool. They even give you a little card with all of the 5th grade kanji and everything on it. So, this is definitely a cool series that they came out with. And it's something funny that kids will want to, look through and read. So, this is the 6th grade one. Yeah, this will definitely be interesting. Oh my god. I'll definitely have to go through this. A little bit later. Probably go through it when I actually do these. But these are just, the pictures are hilarious. This is just so interesting because all the examples even have unko in them. Oh my god. Oh, here's the kanji for oh, maybe not. Is that rainbow? No, it doesn't look like it. Cool. I don't think it is. Tamago. Just tamago. Ew. So yeah, that is these drill books. Like I said, I really don't need any more kids drill books. Not for these levels, not for elementary, but when I saw this one, I just couldn't pass it up. And if I had seen these before, I would have got the whole series, but I don't really feel like it's worth buying the 1st through 4th grade just for the examples that they give you, which is really funny. Here's another card for completing the book. And then give you all of the kanji that you learned on the back. Or even, you could probably even 181 in this one. So at least, I'm just glad 5th and 6th grade don't have a lot of kanji. There's less than 200 in each one. So there was those kanji doodle-doos with poop. 2 books that I got. A lot of you guys probably aren't going to be interested in. I got the quest book for the Ansatsu Kyoshitsu series. I have the first one already, and I saw this one there, so I went ahead and grabbed it, because I didn't know they came out with the second quest book. I guess it's just a way to support a series that I like a lot, so. And then we have Ajin, number 10 came out, so there is that, and it's still in its wrapper. So there is the Kinokuniya, there is the ISBN number, And I believe the last haul book, the last haul I did from New York, I bought number 8, I think. So now they're up to number 10. This one just came out recently. So that is it. There's everything that I found in California. I took a lot of pictures so I can show you guys kind of what the bookstores look like. Generally, the bookstores were really small. They were both one-level stores, so they didn't have like the manga and the translation, stationery, and the study stuff all on different floors. Because in New York they have them on 3 levels, so that there is a lot more books to go through than there was in these stores. But it's still worth to see. I think the Costa Mesa one was the best one. Definitely. It's where I found theseうんこ漢字ドリル. So if you guys are interested in those, try to look up the ISBN number, or you may have to go find, and they may be at all the Kinokuniyas by now. I think she said they were really new books, so that is one of the new ones that came out. And that is pretty much it. Didn't find exactly everything. I was looking for animal books. All they had was the really big, thick, heavy books, and I was already having a lot to carry back. So I didn't get one. I was looking for like a little compact book, kind of like my insect book. It's kind of about this size, a little picture book for animals. I did not find those at any of the bookstores, so that was kind of disappointing, but I'll look online at some point. And this one still was really surprising, I found. I can't wait to crack into this, and I will do a review on it and show you what it is. You can buy these off eBay, but they're about $38, I think, off eBay. So I didn't really want to spend that much because the original price is less than $20. So, you know, that's pretty expensive for a book. Something so small too. But it does come with audio. There's a CD in there. So that is it. So thanks you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.
So this is the first book I got. From the only book I got from the Las Vegas. The only book I got from the Los Angeles bookstore.
I was looking for most of my readers I was looking for have